I see a lot of people nowadays talk about energies more and more masculine, feminine, energy, feminine energy, wounded energy, all sorts of things, good energies, bad energies. See, energy is of one simple kind. It is just pure energy. It is an aspect through which the physical realm exists. It has multiple dimensions and, well, it has certain influences upon us. What you call masculine and feminine energies are a certain way, a subtle way through which energy influences matter and, well, everything from inanimate objects to the most complex and, let's say, conscious beings. If you're unconscious, it still has a certain influence on you, don't forget about that. What you call masculine and energy and feminine energy, uh, these are just subtle ways through which energy manifests itself in this universe. Let's put it so in a very small nutshell because there can be a lot to discuss on this. Wounded feminine and wounded masculine, these are nothing else but psychological concepts, issues, points of view that humans present. Those are issues that you have because of certain trauma and abuse. But there is no such thing as wounded energy. Energy just lives. It is a simple representation, let's say, of matter. A much more subtle version because when matter becomes well compact, it's because of energy becoming compact. So energy is a much more compacted version of matter, let's put it so. But energy in the end, it is just one single type. From the first forms of energy like radiation or, well, star matter and nebulas to more advanced beings like probably space beings like you see in sci-fis or, well, even beings on this planet, right? Inanimate objects and, well, animals, birds, insects, all of these, they are all represented by energy. Yes? What is beyond this energy is beyond physicality. That will be beyond the mind, beyond perception, beyond understanding. Like life itself. So many people talk about life is energy. But what if life is not energy, right? What if what you call a soul is not that physical as you might think? There are multiple dimensions to it, and it needs a certain karmic structure that builds upon certain layers and levels. And, well, the physical body is made. The spirit, the soul, doesn't build the body, though, it just seeks one. But this is all the video was meant to tell you. Energy is just one single type. Don't waste your time with all sorts of synonyms and the such. The more synonyms you create for the mind, the more food you give your mind, the more it will have means to screw you around. Because people may be intellectuals, that means you know a lot of things, but things can be learned in a wrong way. What's the biggest problem of a sick society? Everything is being taught, everything is being learned, but there is no perception over the world. Scientists, if you look at them, they are great intellectuals. They know all the data that they can have about trees, life, and whatever, but they're actually missing the very life within those. You see people with religion, they argue that those have a soul, those don't have a soul. But if you ask them what a soul is, they don't know how to define it. They don't know how to give you a definition of life. Life is not just energy. Energy is a great representative of it and of everything that is physical in the end, because energy is a representation of physicality. Sound is also energy. Light is also energy. So don't fall into these traps of the mind to invent all sorts of meanings because you're always going to fail in giving definitions to what is beyond life. That cannot be defined. You can only give a minified version of it. And then you'll create more synonyms to it, and you'll still reach no avail. You will reach no conclusion. You will reach the only conclusion. Energy is what it is. It doesn't need any definitions. People call it wounded energy, feminine energy, whatever. All of those are just feeble attempts of the mind to try to understand things. Don't feed it that much. Don't feed into its attempts and its ways of trying to understand life. Because life can be experienced only from within. The mind will always seek answers outside of it because it has no power within. Nothing spiritual makes much sense to the mind. You might think you understand it logically, but people have gone way too far with that. Interpreting dreams and the such, all the answers lie within. But a sick society will program you to seek outside, because that's where you find the needy people, the greedy people, the bastards, the narcissists, and all the people who will be craving for your attention. Once they get your attention, you get distracted. Distracting can easily feel good because there's no responsibility when you get distracted. Don't fall for these traps of life. Don't give too many definitions to things which are beyond the mind. Hopefully this video made a bit of awareness, increased it a bit, and well, take care, enjoy life. This being said, Ferenc Board signing out. Also feel free to view any other content on the channel if you feel like. And well, hope you have an awesome day, take care, enjoy life.